highest common factor, HCF. Let's look at what that is all about. You know, we had done factors before, and we know that a factor is some other number that can be divided into the number we're talking about without leaving a remainder. So a factor of a number is another number that can be divided into it without leaving a remainder. And of course, you know, a number is also a factor of itself. All right? So, for example, we have 10. 5 is a factor of 10 because if we divide by 5, we get 2. So that means you have 5 plus another 5. 2 5s, that gives you the 10. And if you have 15 divided by 5, you get 3 because 15, 5 into 15 is 3 times. That means there are 3 5s into 15. 5, 5, and 5. When you add them up, you will get 15, and so on and so forth. Now, let's look at what the highest common factor is all about. Suppose you want the HCF, the highest common factor of 5 and 20. Now, first of all, let's list the factors of 5. 5 is a factor of itself, so it's that, and we're going downwards. 1. Okay, those are the only factors we have. Now, what about factors of 20? What are the numbers that can divide into 20 without leaving a remainder? Here's 20 itself, and 10 you have 5, 4, 2, 1. Okay, good. What is the highest common factor? The common factors here are, there is 1, it's common to both. There is 5, it's common to both. What's the highest? Of course, as you can see, the HCF is equal to 5. The HCF of 5 and 20 is equal to 5. The highest common factor of 5 and 20 is 5. Let's look at another example. Suppose you have 13 and 30. I want you to find the highest common factor of 13 and 20 for me. Just pause the video and do it quickly and come back. Alright, what did you get as the highest common factor of 13 and 30? Let's look at the factors of 13. There's 13 itself. What's the next factor? It's 1, of course. What are the factors of 30? There's 30 itself. What's the next biggest number that can divide into 30 without leaving a remainder? It is half of 30, which is 15. Alright. Try 14, 13, 12, no, 11, no, 10. 10 can go directly into 30 without leaving a remainder. Let's go down. 9, 8, 7, 6. 6? Yeah, 6 can go into 30 without leaving a remainder. And you have 5. And you have 2 and then 1. Okay. Now, which is the highest? Of course, as you see, it is 1. So the highest common factor here between 13 and 30 is 1. Okay, so 1 is the HCF. Let's look at one more. Now, I want the highest common factor of 25, 50, and 100. What's the highest common factor of these? All right. It's easiest if we start looking at the factors of the smallest number here. We have 25 itself. Then we have what else can go into this? What's the next biggest number that can go into 25 without leaving a remainder? We have 5, 1. Okay, what about the 50? There's 50 itself, and there's also 25. All right, we won't need to go any lower because we find that 25 is common between 25 and 50. Now we're looking at the highest. Even though 5, we can go down to 5, and it's going to be common between 25 and 50. It's going to be lower than the highest that we have. All right, let's put it there anyway. And we have 10 as well, but let's look at 100. Now, half of 100 is 50, so it's the next biggest factor. What number with the next number lower than 50 that can go directly into 100? We have 25, of course. We have 20 and so on. But guess what? I am seeing 25 in all three cases. 25. And there's no number higher than 25 that appears in all three cases. So therefore, in this case, the HCF, the highest common factor of 25, 50, and 100 is 25. Okay, good. So that's the highest common factor. It must be a factor of all the numbers that you have in line. So in that case, it's common to all, and then you look at the highest one that is there. So that is the highest common factor. I will see you in another video.